I was supposed to make some. I'm really tired. The past few days I've been dealing with post traumatic stress. I've some old stress has like returned, and it's a result from trauma. Basically, like I was in an abusive relationship that was the man was sedating me and assaulting me in my sleep, and I developed a fear of sleeping. And sometimes when I go through shit, it triggers the post traumatic stress of this. And then that can return from time to time when I'm going through stressful things. So I've in the past few days I've had that come back, the fear of sleeping. So I have to like set up an appointment with my doctor. I'm going to be getting an alternative to the escitalopram that I was. Escitalopram, I think that's what it's called. Anyways, I was on like a serotonin uptake inhibitor, and it was giving me brain zaps. Even like weaning off of it, it was like I had explosive diarrhea. Like I had to get medication for diarrhea. That's how bad it was. Like I think I had to shit like 10 times in under an hour. It was very intense. I also had I was very fatigued on that medication. The doctor told me it would taper off, but it didn't. I just started drinking like monstrous amounts of coffee. I think at one point I had even resorted to drinking energy drinks while I was on those. And I had excessive weight gain while I was on those. So I'm not going to be taking escitalopram again. I'm going to be switching medications to something that's going to make me a little less tired during the day and is less associated with weight gain. One of the side effects they said that some people have, not a lot of people have, but headaches. And I was like, oh, I might be able to deal with that. Ooh. But who knows? I might not be affected by it that way. So we don't really know until I try it. But it's for panic attacks and anxiety. I don't really get headaches or migraines. It's sometimes I do, but it's like, again, if I'm under a lot of stress. And I have autism. Like you can see it in my face. That's what causes this side of my face to be longer. So this side of my jaw is shorter significantly than this side. And then I also have a slight cleft in my palate. And then this, the eye tooth here is like up there still. It just never descended. Like my dad's balls. And so that's what causes the gaps in my teeth. And my teeth are misaligned. So I naturally speak with a lisp. It has taken me years to practice speaking clearly and enunciating my words more clearly without the lisp. So so something that's also associated with malocclusion. So that's what that is, the misalignment of the teeth. It's called malocclusion. It's associated with all levels of autism, 1, 2, and 3. I'm a level 1. I don't really need like day-to-day care, or I probably do need supervision, but I don't have any. But I sometimes clench. Ooh, I clench my teeth, and that can give me headaches. Yeah, that's autism associated though. The clenching. And yeah, I think that trauma may be a contributing factor. It worsens it, but it's something naturally that I do. Oh my god. I'm tired. Like, I'm really tired. I shouldn't fall asleep though. I should wait a few hours. Hey. Boy. So now I know, like, from my own firsthand experience, what exactly had chased my sister off of the internet. Same thing happened to my sister. And she's pretty tough, but she's not tough like I am. Yeah, well, people are garbage. Like, that has nothing to do with me. Like, the way that they conduct themselves has nothing to do with me. Right? That's just a reflection on their own lack of character. Right? Like, the people that have to, like, record my content and post it to get attention. Yeah, they're very hypocritical. They contradict themselves in many ways. Like, they use the hashtag save her kids, but yet they're doing everything to harm my kids. Like, trying to have me evicted. Like, how is that helping the kids? How is that saving them? You know, trying to take away my ability to earn a living. How is that helping the kids? By taking away the food, because you don't want me to benefit, right? That's what it is like they are so stuck on removing anything that is positive, or they don't want anything to be good in my life, right? So I had a landlord that was treating me well, and I was having a positive experience, and then they just had to shit all over that too. Right. And like it happened in the last place too. So eventually something will be done about it. The squeaky wheel always gets the grease. That's how it works. And if I keep documenting, keep reporting, eventually it becomes big enough that they're like, all right, well, this has gone on long enough that they have no choice but to do something about it. They start hearing from me every day, right? So the reason why the police have been investigating me is because they have received enough calls from other people too many consecutive days. They're like, okay, we have to do something about it because we're getting too many calls. So that's what I have to do. I have to be just as fucking annoying to the cops as they are. maybe even more. Yeah. Like, I am by no means a perfect individual, but I am not such a fucking monster that I don't deserve to have a family, that I don't deserve the right to reproduce or earn a living or have a safe home. Yeah. Like there's not a single individual that is perfect, right? And people that go about conducting themselves in the way that these others are, like, what makes you so certain that you are deserving of love, affection, a safe home, to earn a living? Like, you're actively going about trying to destroy the life of somebody, trying to have their kids taken from them. Like, what does that say about you? Are you really so deserving of any of these things that you tell me that I'm not deserving of? Maybe it's just a projection. Do you ever think about that? Yeah, like, if you were really trying to save the kids, or you really were concerned about our well-being, then you would do things to help. You wouldn't be doing things to destroy. That's absolutely the truth. And nobody's a perfect parent either, right? Like, if you look at my parenting now compared to how I was as a parent when I was a new parent, I'm definitely a better parent now than I was when I first started being a parent. Because when I was new to parenting, it was my first time ever being a parent. Oh my God, imagine that. And I had no clue what the fuck I was doing. Imagine that. I didn't know everything right from the start. Like, I wasn't like an expert. Oh my God. I never understood ages and stages. This is something that I've had to learn through experience. Oh my God. Right? I also, like, you know, even when I look back at my own videos, and it's the only reason why I've kept a lot of my videos up there. Like, even though they are, some of it's pretty dark, some of it's pretty fucked up, but I keep it there because it reminds me where I came from. Right? It reminds me of how far I have come as an individual and as a parent. Right? So, when I first became a parent, I never realized that I was so traumatized from my own childhood. Yeah, I do. I felt like crazy.
It was the part that opened the door. It was the...
Okay, get out of my room and lock the door. I said get out of my room and lock the door. You do not barge into my room when the door is locked. What the lock the door and close it. She's got to stop doing that. I am an adult. And sometimes I fiddle myself. So, like, when I lock that door, you're supposed to stay on the other side of it. You're not supposed to pick the lock and close the door. Yeah. I don't know how to explain to her. I've tried using... You have plenty of toys to play with.
No, we want something more.
We want something more. Merry Christmas.
Mommy, is this something like fun to play with for drawing or coloring on a board?